Hey, what's going on, guys? It's April 12th, 2016. 10 days ago, which was on the weekend, which was, I believe, the Saturday, April 2nd. Um, it was a year ago since, a year later, since I had the PS4. It was around tax time, you know what I mean? So a few people did help me out to buy the console because back then it was still expensive. It was still expensive even though plus it was only like a few months old, right? Because the thing is, it came out November 2013. So April. So actually, no, it's actually been a year. If you got it in, it's actually no, it's been a year. But I'm saying it would have been probably more newer if you got it in April of 2014 because it came out November 2013, right? But you got it April 2015, so you waited still like a year and a half, right? Because November of 2015, your birthday, it would have been 2 years since the system's been out, right? Um, so when you got it, right? So like yeah, so basically it was like a year and a half later. This November it'll be 3 years since the PS4, so that'll be my 29th birthday. So yeah, guys, I just want to talk about it and show you a few different. I guess show you the themes again and show you like I'm kind of going. I kind of went back with the plain theme, just like the flow colors, you know, like the blue background. You know what I mean? Because I've been using the Dynamic, and it seems like it kind of slows down the system a bit. Like I don't know, my system kind of acts weird sometimes. You know, I have it on all the time, so it's just like you know. But yeah, guys, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. As you know, I'm in the kitchen right now. Where's that friggin' animal at? Right here. I got a cat, right? So yeah, guys, it's downstairs. Got my iPad right here, you know. One second, I'm gonna show you guys the latest picture here. Wait, let's see. Yeah, so this is my latest wallpaper. It's called Enjoy Life, Love, Living, whatever it's called. Hold on, I'm gonna show you this is better. Yeah, so that's the right there. You can see that. Congratulations to Apple because now, of course, you got the iPad Pro 9.7, which this is. This is not the Pro. This is the iPad Air 2, but this is it's basically the iPad Pro 9.7 looks like the same as this. But there's a few changes though. There's a few changes in the 9.7 Pro because it goes up to 256 gigs now, so almost 260 gigs. So and the 12 MP megapixel camera, you know what I mean? Where this one is just like a single 8, you know, but you know it's still decent. And of course, the iPad Pro now has the flash, where the iPad Air 2 still wasn't doing that. Like, to some people, iPad Air 2 is kind of old, right? Because you got the iPad, you know, the iPad Mini 4, which is more newer. And then you got the iPad Pro, and then Pro 9.7. You got the iPod Touch, the 6th generation. But the only thing is with the iPod 6th generation, still, to me, I like the blue color. But the only thing about that is that I don't like about them. They should have changed it, but they didn't change it. They didn't add this button, the ring. They still added the old square button, which I mean I don't mind it. That was the original button. They stuck with that button, a home button, for many years, right? But they should have changed it though, but they're probably not going to change it to at least the iPod, the 7th generation iPod Touch 7th, right? So, but of course, at least the iPad Air 2 and the minis, of course, like if the Mini 3, the Mini 4, that's when they started changing it, right? You know what I mean? The 2014 era, I think, and then they actually started on the iPod the iPhone 5s. So, but today the topic today isn't about Apple. I mean, they got the new iPhone 5. They got the new iPhone SE, which is the iPhone 5s, basically. But they have the features of the iPhone 6 Plus or 6, whatever. So it's pretty cool. So basically, that's what it's all about. I mean, those cameras are pretty amazing. Of course, it's Apple, so those cameras. And plus, I got the 12 now, so. And then I think it's only the iPad though Pro, where the front camera instead of is 1.2, what they've been sticking with the iPad Air 2 is still. They've been sticking with the selfie camera with 1.2 megapixels, but now, just like the phone that I have right now on the Asus ZenFone 2. The selfie camera is now 5 megapixels, so it's pretty decent, right? 5 and 13. Well, iPhone's only 12. See, this is 13, right? So this is like 1 megapixels more, basically, right? So, yeah. But yeah, guys, but nothing but a party going on, man. I got some more drinks. Ended up having 10 altogether last night. I didn't drink 10. I'm saying I had 10 in my fridge because I ended up having 2 bottles left of Blah Blah Blue, the original bottles, the 341s from a 6-pack. But then yesterday I ended up getting a 6-pack and 2 tall boys. So yeah, that's 8 right there. But then I had 2 off of my fridge from a previous time that I haven't finished drinking because see, that's the thing with me though. I don't really drink very often when I smoke, right? But maybe if I smoke like a little bit and then drink for the remainder of the time until I'm like, I had enough. You know what I mean? So. I mean, if you want to really get fucked up and get crazy, you finish the 8 beers and you finish your smoke. But I don't think you're going to finish your smoke, though, man, if you have like 8 beers, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'll see how it goes. I'm going to do I have, still quite a bit of left, so. I've been partying since Friday, so it's still going. It's getting near the end. Of course, it's Tuesday, I thought it was going to be over yesterday. So I always think that. I'm like, I might have some left maybe on Sunday. A little bit, but then, wait, I have a whole bunch, man. And then Monday, wow, I still have a whole bunch. But then when it comes to Tuesday's when it really hits you, right? Tuesday's when it's like, it's the second day of the week. You had it since Friday. Like your weekend is like basically still going. It's pretty crazy. Like you just went to the bathroom and then you still feel gassy. It's just like fucked up, man. So, but anyway, guys, I'm not sure if anyone's coming home anytime soon. I know people are out right now. Like I said, it's only like 1:40 in the afternoon, so I might do. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do like a 20-minute video or half hour. I don't usually do half-hour videos anyway, usually on my phone. But I think I'm gonna record it on my iPad. I think I'm gonna record it on my tablet. Because it's a bigger screen and everything like that. That 10-inch, that 9.7. You know what I mean? Where this is 5.5 or whatever. So, I've had a few issues with this phone. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I mean, I thought it would have run faster. I thought it wouldn't have any problems because of the processor, the 4 gig RAM and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? I guess it's because it's the name, right? You know what I mean? It's not Samsung. It's not LG. You know what I mean? It's not Motorola. It's not those other brand names, right? So, but maybe in the summer, right now, for early or mid, I guess, 2016, I'm gonna have this phone for now because this phone was really expensive. So, like, I mean, I went with the S5 for like 4 months, right? You know what I mean? So I gotta give this phone some time because I only got it in March, so April's only been a month, right? So So yeah, I want to give it some more time. And it's a good phone. I mean, it has a lot of storage, so it has that 64 gig built in, just like the iPad Air 2. So I don't really want to. But if I do get another phone, I don't think I'm going to get rid of this phone because of the storage and everything like that. It's a it'd be like kind of like a backup phone. Like say like my other phone was like dying. Like your new phone's dying and you want to use this phone, right? You know, so. But yeah, guys, I have a few videos here I'm going to upload, record. I did a 2-minute video. This is going to be like probably like a 12-minute video. And then maybe with the PS4 1 year later, I think I will do maybe 15 or 20 minutes. You know, it all depends on if people come home. It all depends on what's going on. I'm hoping I can record that much. I can be recording on the iPad Air 2, which I have 85% battery left. So I'm just gonna, come on, man. Yeah, I just feel like recording on there. So you know, it's just, you know, I'm gonna make it full screen too, right? So anyway, guys, that's what's going on. I mean, the new Apple things, as you guys know, the iPhone SE, the iPad Pro 9.7 up to 256 gigs now. But I mean, I don't really need that much space. I'm good with what I have, but I think in the summertime, I'm probably going to end up getting a different phone. This phone was bought brand new, unlocked, but I'll probably buy, if I'm going to buy another phone, it's better to buy it cheaper, right? And it's better to get it off Kijiji. And of course, get it unlocked, because you need to get an unlocked phone because you're with Wind, and make sure the phone works with Wind. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that won't be for like months down the road.